many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning, friends, and welcome to TV8's Good Morning Vail for Friday, March 29th, 2019. Look at Vail. You're looking so pretty this morning. It's a live shot of Vail from I-70. Got Lion's Head Village over in the forefront and the Gore Range in the background. Just gorgeous shots here on a spring March morning in the valley. And we've had an amazing ski season. So much good snow, incredible powder. Now we're in fun spring sunshine. That's going to make you want an Epic Pass. And now is the time to guarantee the lowest prices on next season's Epic Pass. And this is the pass that truly gives you everything. Access to a plethora of mountains. So many, I don't have enough time to name them. Just in Colorado, you've got Vail, Breck, Keystone, Vail, Beaver Creek, and Telluride and Crested Butte. Out east, you can do Okemo or Stowe. Out west, you've got Heavenly and North Star and Stevens Pass, and the list just goes on and on and on, including some resorts in Australia and Japan and some partnerships in Europe. And for just $939, you can secure next season's Epic Pass now, epicpass.com. They've also got a new announcement, an Epic Pass for everyone, so you can book 1 to 7 days at $106 a day and get all the benefits of the full Epic Pass, but just on a daily rate. It's awesome stuff. And a really exciting thing that's going to happen over the course of this summer and leading into next year. It's really going to make you want an Epic Pass, especially if you're a ski racer. It's the Golden Peak Expansion, or as they like to call it, the Golden Peak Completion. This is a project that's been about 10 years in the works. And if you're familiar with Golden Peak, that's kind of the easterly mountain on Vail. It's not really a base village, but that's where the U.S. Open course is and where Ski Snowboard Club Vail has just built a brand new facility. So they're going to expand Golden Peak in additional 760 acres. You can actually see a ski lift line cut to the top of Golden Peak already because they've been working on it for the past 10 years. So ton of work in the making, and what this essentially does is allow Ski Snowboard Club Vail to build a new mogul-specific race course in Golden Peak. And then Vail is also going to expand the snowmaking capabilities of Golden Peak so that Ski Snowboard Club Vail can continue to produce the world's best ski athletes like Michaela Schifrin. It's just exciting stuff. I can't wait to get that Golden Peak lift going. It will also be open to the general public, not just ski racers. So exciting stuff going down next winter. And there's some exciting stuff going down in Vail, not only today, but in the near future. Michelle Seamers, you've got some great news. You're live in Vail. What's going on in Vail?
I am, and it is almost time for Taste of Vail. So that is one of my favorite events here in the Vail Valley, and it's so much fun to get out here and taste all that food and wine. And this is going to be going on April 3rd through 6th with venues all through America's favorite ski resort here. And you can taste the food and wine and enjoy the Vail Valley lifestyle. So participants get to experience the Vail Valley's world-class restaurants, fine wine poured by winemakers and winery owners from top wineries around the globe. There's interactive seminars, there's all sorts of stuff. In fact, one of the best parts is the Colorado lamb cook-off. So that is one of my yummiest favorite parts to this, but there's an auction and a dance and lots of great stuff going on with the Food and Wine Festival here in Vail Resort. So come check out a Taste of Vail. It is a lot of fun and your stomach will thank you. As well as while you're in Vail Resorts, Beaver Creek Sports and Vail Vail Sports are having their winter sale. So you can get up to 40% off on winter items. So this is a great time to come in and check out a pair of skis for next season, or maybe you need some new gear, you know, a nice new jacket and pants. So go in, check it out. And then while you're in there, they have all this great fresh spring stuff in the stores as well. So there's locations in Vail, locations over in Beaver Creek. Again, that's Beaver Creek Sports and Vail Sports here in Vail. So absolutely something that you need to go check out the end of season sale. And this is going to be going on through April 21st. So stay with us. We have lots of interviews, lots more coming up on Good Morning Vail. We're going to have a local check of the weather coming up next.
Hey, what up? It's Ben Ferguson. When I'm not boarding, I'm watching TV8 Vail.
Ready to break through your allergies? People everywhere are reaching for Allegra, the fastest non-drowsy allergy relief. It starts strong and stays strong for 24 hours. Get back to the moment with Allegra.
The most discerning travelers trust Inspirato with their vacations. And the savviest property owners trust Inspirato with their homes. When you own a beautiful property, it should be cared for by professionals and maintained by a team committed to turning an idle residence into a lucrative investment. Because the most stunning vacation homes aren't just rented, they're a carefully crafted experience. Managed, staffed, and unlocked by Inspirato.
Choosing my car insurance was the easiest decision ever. I switched to Geico and saved hundreds. That's a win. But it's not the only reason I switched. Geico's a company I can trust, with over 75 years of great savings and service. Now that's a win-win.
Switch to Geico. It's a win-win.
All right, 3, 2, 1,
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Sun and Ski, your new mountain sports headquarters.
Such a beautiful sunrise over the Gore Range, and I just made my way up to Midvale this morning. I'm going to be heading up to the very top of the mountain in just a little bit. You can see the snowcats are out. They are hard at work getting those slopes nice and groomed for all of us. And we have some partly cloudy skies to start off the day, but that's going to be changing as the day goes on. We do have some snow in the forecast. Now, temperatures today will be about 10 degrees cooler than what we've seen over the past several days. So our highs are really only going to be reaching into the upper 20s and low 30s. And we are expecting to see that chance of snow really increase throughout the day. So once we get into, the later afternoon hours, that's really when we're expecting to see that snow arrive, and anywhere between about 3 to 6 inches possible. Now today on the mountain, visibility could be kind of challenging just because we are going to be seeing those cloudy skies and that flat light, and those temperatures will be in the mid-20s. So it's definitely going to be feeling a little bit more like winter than maybe like spring today. But we will be seeing that snow potentially lingering through Saturday and Sunday. So just a few light showers here and there, but it looks like the best powder situation will be tomorrow morning. So the best fresh turns will be tomorrow morning on those groomers. That's probably where you're going to want to go first, and then also seek out that sunshine, because with that fresh snow on top of the hard packed snow, it's going to be kind of an interesting ride early tomorrow morning. But it's all brought to you by Sun and Ski, and their deal of the week is on Chaco sandals. So if you want to get ready for spring, head on over and get some great discounts there. Coming up next, we are going to check in with our conditions both here at Vail and also over at Beaver Creek, and I'm going to tell you, they are looking really good. Michelle has more information next.
This resort report is brought to you by Inspirato. Experience the world's most exclusive vacation homes.
I'm here at the base of Vail at Gondola 1, and I see a couple little puppy dogs roaming around, and I keep looking out for Cowgirl. I am dying to see this new Ski Patrol puppy. She is super cute if you haven't seen her yet. But Vail Mountain is in great shape right now. We are having an epic season here. The mountain is 100% open. All 31 lifts are open, 195 trails, over 5,000 acres to go spread out. And in the last 7 days, we have had 4 inches of fresh snow, and we have a 76-inch base. So far this season, we have actually had more than 25 feet of snow here at Vail Resorts in Vail Mountain. So let's check out, I don't see my little Cowgirl anywhere, so let's head over to Beaver Creek and check out the conditions over there with Eric.
Thanks a lot, Michelle. If you get Cowgirl there at the base, you better be taking a picture. I want to see that fluffy little pup. Adorable new golden retriever ski dog. Well, that's on Vail. Let's get to Beaver Creek, see how they're doing. Just like Vail, Beaver Creek is 100% open. Every single chairlift, every single run available to you. No new snow last night, but 6 inches of snow in the past 7 days. They've actually had 296 inches of snow over the entirety of the season and a 71-inch mid-mountain depth. It's going to take a while for us to get to summer mode here. Let's take kind of a peek around Beaver Creek today. Given what Ashley just said about kind of walking around on the snow conditions and the potential for new snow, I think today is going to be a great day to stick around on some groomers. That Cinch Express that we just saw from Spruce Saddle, some great groomers over there. You've got Latigo, one of my favorites, and then Gold Dust over at Beaver Creek. That's a shot from patrol headquarters, looking out to the north. Oh my gosh, look at that sunrise. It's going to be a great day out there. Thanks to Inspirato for sponsoring this resort report. And coming up next, we're going to check in with a local ski shop at the top of Bridge Street you're not going to want to miss.
So recently, my son's band was signed by a record label.
A record deal? Unbelievable. Whenever we're about to get on a stage for a huge audience, I always give my dad like a FaceTime kind of moment.
You see the crowd, you see the emotion.
You know, he has that experience for the first time with me, and it's really important to me.
I created a rock star.
The best network is even better when you share it. Buy the latest iPhone for you and get iPhone XR on us for someone else. And get Apple Music on us too, only on Verizon.
We are here at the Bridge Street Ski House, located just steps from the base of Gondola 1. I've got Chris Kramer. He is the director of Vail Operations here at the Bridge Street Ski House. And we got some snow out there. A nice start, early start to our season, right?
Big change from the past few years. I'm loving it.
Oh, my God. It's so true. And the buzz around the valley is phenomenal conditions, a lot of snow, a lot of terrain open. And right here at this location, you have a little bit of everything, Chris, that really can accommodate everybody, whether you're a local or you're here visiting.
Yeah, we want to take care of people from head to toe and from in their street clothes all the way out to the mountain, only footsteps from Gondola 1.
Okay, so let's start from the beginning. People arriving, you recommend probably going to the website and maybe reserving some rental gear in
Pre-book
advance,
is the
right?
best. Pre-booking is the best. We have your equipment ready for you, waiting, and you can be in and out of here in as little as 5 minutes.
So getting online when you're at home, whether you're out of state, you're coming here in a week and you want to get your stuff ready to go, do it online and the people show up and then your staff.
We've already got it pre-adjusted for you. We've got boots picked out. If you've skied with us before, we even have the equipment that you used last year on file, so we can go grab something similar to what you last skied.
I think that's amazing. And you have a big demo rental fleet of skis and snowboarders to accommodate, you know, all ability levels, all ages, something for everyone, right?
Yeah, we want to take you from carving to powder to really whatever the conditions are. We want you to have the best equipment.
And I think it's really neat, too, that you guys, if people try a ski and they want to switch it out and they're renting from you, they can try a plethora of skis throughout the course of their entire day, right?
Yeah, as conditions change, you might want a powder ski one day, a carving ski another day. You might be skiing with your kids and just want something easy and fun. And maybe it gets really cold and you want to try out some heated ski boots.
Heated ski boots, and you do a lot of heated ski boots. Let's kind of shift gears just for a sec. So yeah, heated ski boots, a big part of your rental boot inventory, and it really makes a huge difference for people that get cold feet. It makes all the difference.
It's all about trying to elevate the comfort, you know, and elevate the entire experience from your arrival to getting ready to not having to carry your equipment. To even warm feet and maybe even warm hands.
We're going to go right down here. So you've got the new heated gloves and heated mittens, 3 settings, up to 12 hours of warmth. And, I mean, my hands get cold out there, and I'm sure that if mine do, other people's do too, and this is the answer.
Absolutely. I think that this brand has proven, Cirrus has proven to be some of the greatest gloves out there with the heat, and we take care of them right here on site. So if you have any problems with the batteries, we take care of it right here. You don't have to send them back.
That's amazing. So if you bought a pair of these gloves somewhere else last year and they're not working right, you and your team can evaluate the glove and get it working before they head out on the hill.
Yes, we can, and we have the diagnosing tool to do that.
Okay, along with the rentals, the demos, the heated gloves, the heated boots, full retail for men and ladies, right?
Yeah, we want to differentiate ourselves a little, so we do have some of the bigger brands such as North Face and Spider, but we're also trying to work with some brands such as Stio out of Jackson Hole and Fly Low. So we're trying to really get some unique ideas out there.
And then also, let's go downstairs. You people can store their gear here when they're renting from you. You have day storage and week storage. And you're, how many steps to the gondola?
Oh, it's maybe 93 steps maybe at the most.
It's not that many, is it?
You know, we want to store everything for you and make this as seamless an experience as possible for you and the family so you're not carrying skis doing the Bridge Street Shuffle.
It's so nice and convenient. And downstairs you've got cookies and hot chocolate and coffee, and then an amazing staff. The people that I've met here are super welcoming and very knowledgeable.
Yeah, we're really increasing our staff for this season and trying to carry skis a little bit more and help more putting ski boots on, so always trying to up our level of service.
Always trying to elevate even more. Thanks for your time, Chris.
Hey, thanks a lot, Mark. Have a good one.
BridgeStreetSkiHouse.com or give them a call, 970-476-3332.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Boost Oxygen. Don't let altitude ruin your Rocky Mountain experience. Help is here.
All right, you are looking at our quick look forecast, which is all about the resorts here in the Rockies. So today our mid-mountain conditions for Vail will be 25 degrees, Beaver Creek 25, Keystone 32, and Breckenridge 24. And you'll see those cloudy icons. We are expecting snow heading our way later on this afternoon, and we could see anywhere between about 3 to 6 inches, but most likely the bulk of that snow is going to be falling after the resort closes. So tomorrow morning we'll probably find the soft softest turns of the week, and we will potentially see some snow lingering through tomorrow and through Sunday, kind of mixed in with some sunshine, and we're really just expecting to see the most accumulation by tomorrow morning, and then we'll be seeing things kind of clearing up a little bit as we head into the beginning of next week. But just wanted to show you the view here from Midvale. What a spectacular way to wake up, and man, what a great place to grab some lunch today and check out these great views of the Gore Range. It's all brought to you by Boost Oxygen. Coming up, we have a great little spot nestled in Avon that could be the place to book for your next mountain adventure.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
Beaver Creek's first and only family-owned restaurant, Coyote Cafe, has become a staple in the village over the last 30 years for its laid-back atmosphere, fresh Mexican cuisine, and delicious scratch-made cocktails. Fuel your days on the slopes with inventive tacos from our new taqueria menu, signature fajita dishes, tasty kids items, and more. Join us for lunch, dinner, and après specials. 7 days a week. Call ahead for reservations.
Vail's most talented architects, builders, and interior design firms are creating some of the most spectacular homes in America. And our cameras will take you inside these homes and introduce you to Vail's most respected real estate companies specializing in high-end properties. Watch the Vail Home Show each day right here on Vail's TV8 or online. And remember, you can catch this show on the web anytime at vailhomeshow.com.
Welcome to Mine House Bed and Breakfast right here in Avon, and I'm here with its owner, Todd. Todd, Mine House Bed and Breakfast, tell us a little bit about how many people you can accommodate and what the accommodations are like here.
Okay, so it's a bed and breakfast, not just a standard hotel room, not a condo, not a rental house. But we kind of incorporate all the aspects, what we think the best aspects of each one of those things. Plus, you have your own maids and people to make you breakfast in the morning, and people to talk to as well as far as what's going on in the valley and the things that to do around here. So we have 2 houses right next door to each other. Each house has 10 bedrooms. Every room has its own bathroom, shower, has its own TV. You have internet, Wi-Fi internet throughout the houses, so you have good access to all your electronics and that kind of your modern conveniences as well. One of the things we like to do, we want to try to make it homey. So our motto is make Mine House your home in the heart of the Rockies. So when you check in, a lot of people are kind of weary and that kind of stuff. So one of the first things we like to do is we like to offer a bottle of water.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And then since if you make mama happy, you make everybody else happy. So we always try to cater to the women especially. And that's, you know, sexist that I am, we try to take care of mama. So, so one of the things we do is we give a flower to the couples and the nice young ladies, so you can pick out the rose that you would like.
Oh, I might just have to take all of those. That's so nice. But what a nice greeting when people come in, and definitely not just your average hotel greeting.
Right. So we bring people in. We have them sit down on the couch in the office. We find out what they're doing. We try to optimize what their vacation experience can be. We give some advice on what to do, what to see, so they and try to improve what they think their experience is going to be, and try to give them you know, concierge and personal service kind of stuff. So we're trying to make everybody comfortable and feel at home.
Oh, I love that. And then when it comes to the different rooms that you have, they're not all the same, right?
No, it's so these started out as houses. They were specifically built to be a bed and breakfast. So we have some safety features with alarms and sprinklers and that kind of stuff. But every room is a little bit different. So we have 4 rooms that have just queen-size beds. The rest of them all have king-size beds. A total of 18 rooms. 14 king size bedrooms. They also are a little variety of different layouts and amenities. We also have one that's a condo, that's a queen size bed with a pull-out. So we have a variety of things you can choose from. We have 4 different kind of sections to the duplexes, so it's perfect for weddings and families and reunions and that kind of stuff. So we can kind of isolate you or put you together and put you off in a corner and have your own private experience as well.
That's amazing. And then it's right here in Avon, so the location is really close to just about everything. And if people want to go ahead and book with you, what's the best way to do that?
So we're on all the standard internet travel agency websites, all the Expedia family, all of the Booking.com family. So between those, there's about 250 different websites in 40 different languages. We have our own as well. You can book directly through us or you can give us a call. So our website address is www.meinhaususa.com. So it's Meinhaus USA, spelled the German way. So once again, it's www.meinhaususa.com. Or you can give us a call, 970-949-4287. And we answer the phone personally. We don't put you on a hold or anything like that. We answer the phone, we talk to you, and we find out what you need, and do our best to take care of you and make you feel at home and one of the family.
I mean, I already feel like I'm right at home. So make sure to get online or give them a call and book your stay today.
This UV forecast is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts. Enjoy the day, but first, sunscreen.
Don't be fooled today if you're waiting for that snow. The sun is still out. Between 11 and 2 today, we are actually still going to have a moderate rating of 5. So make sure if you are waking up and getting ready to go out on the hill today, you're putting on that sunblock, because it's going to take a little while for this afternoon for those clouds to bring in that snow. So put on that sunblock now, and then when you go out later, that will also act as an insulating barrier for your skin and help protect it from that moisture hitting your face as well. So be prepared, get ready, put on the sunblock before you go out, don't get burnt. We've got lots more coming up, including another check at the local weather to find out when that snow is coming, and a road report.
During your first Inspirato vacation, you'll notice that something is different. The beds are made. The dishes are done. You're not worried about what comes next, because it's all been taken care of. The kids are getting along, and your spouse has never seen you so relaxed. Everyone truly important to you is gathered together under one roof, and each moment is a reminder you've arrived. Inspirato, luxury vacation homes and experiences.
Nestled in a pristine stretch of Brush Creek Valley, there's a place you can go to escape the everyday. Experience world-class golf and so much more. Frost Creek, Colorado's 4-season mountain club. Are you ready to explore?
The Extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's a learning environment tailored to your child's every need. It's a guarantee that by the 3rd day, children 5 to 6 will be skiing Hay Meadow Park, and students 7 and older will graduate to Red Buffalo Park, our mountaintop dedicated learning area. The Extraordinary is passing your love of skiing onto your children. Belong in the Extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8. Find us on Twitter at TV8 Vail, Instagram at TV8 Vail, Colorado, and Facebook.
Well, if you enjoyed the past few days of springtime, I got some bummer news. It's about to be snowy again, but with the winter that we've had, I think we're going to get some great snow. I was checking with our friends at Open Snow, potentially up to 10 inches over the course of today, tonight, and into tomorrow. So that would be some great stuff on top of the really fast, fun groomers that we've had as a result of this sunshine. taking a peek at the hourly forecast for the day. At 8 a.m. we are expecting a little bit of sunshine, partly cloudy skies, but then by the time we get to noon, clouds should be fairly dominant throughout the sky, and then by the time we get to 4 p.m., that's when the snow should start falling. You can see that chance of precipitation inching up ever so slightly throughout the course of the day with a high of 30 around 4 p.m. Now, we're going to check out the national map here, try to pick out some trends coming up in the future. The big thing to note is this big low high pressure ridge that's sort of swooping around Colorado right now, and then a little bit to the northwest of us there's that low pressure system and then some moisture further along the Pacific edge. And taking a look at the jet stream here, so that moisture that's hanging out in the Pacific just moving right into Colorado, slight upslope of the jet stream. And remember, that low pressure ridge which is what brings precipitation to us. So as a result of those two factors, looking ahead into 5 days, we are expecting precipitation and clouds to be fairly dominant throughout the next 5 days. Get a little break on Monday when the sunshine returns in the form of partly cloudy skies. Temperatures fairly consistent throughout the course of the week. The big thing to watch are those overnight lows. So since the majority of the day and then overnight is below freezing, we're going to get some really variable snow conditions out there. That's why we're really hoping for a lot of snow to help cover up those groomers so that there's not too deep of a freeze through the snowpack layers and the snow can stay really great, really fast, soft, and fun for the course of the next week, because after we get through these next 5 days, the sunshine should return. It's going to be good stuff. Now we're going to check in with Ashley and get some advice on driving in winter conditions.
You're looking at a live shot from I-70 this morning, and you know, I gotta tell you that our commute into Vail from Avon was really nice and clear. The roads were dry, and it was just an easy commute. And you can see the only traffic that I'm looking at this morning here at Midvale, just some gondola cars that are empty at the moment. They're gonna get these things fired up at 8:30. But I just have to tell you, I mean, it's such a difference from this time last week. Elise and I were stuck in traffic for an hour because of an accident in Dowd Junction this time last Friday. So nice to see a change in the driving conditions. And I think the main factor you're going to need to be concerned about today is, first of all, maybe a little bit of splashback this morning with the partly cloudy skies. And then later on today, when we have that snow moving in, limited visibility, and especially with all of our friends coming up from the Front Range, typically on Friday night, we could see some traffic, and then also some of that snow and ice kind of collecting on the high mountain passes. So it's going to be an interesting day of driving, but it's starting off really nice and easy. So if you want more information about what's happening on the roads, cotrip.org is a great website. Also, cotrip is a place where you can see the mountain cameras, so you can log on there and kind of see what's going on, especially along I-70. And then we also have ecalert.org. That's for Eagle County, which is where Vail and Beaver Creek are both located, and that'll let you know what's going on in some of our local hey, let me see if I can get these words out. Local roads. There we go. Anyway, ecalert.org, that's another great resource. Okay, we have more headed your way here on Good Morning Vail, including a really great lodging option that is pet friendly, and it's right in the heart of Vail, so stay with us.
So recently, my son's band was signed by a record label.
A record deal? Unbelievable.
Whenever we're about to get on a stage for a huge audience, I always give my dad like a FaceTime kind of moment.
You see the crowd, you see the emotion.
You know, he has that experience for the first time with me, and it's really important to me.
I created a rock star.
The best network is even better when you share it. Buy the latest iPhone for you and get iPhone XR on us for someone else. And get Apple Music on us too, only on Verizon.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
I am live at the Evergreen Lodge with Brian Butts. Good morning. How are you today?
I'm great. Good morning. Thanks for coming in today on this beautiful Friday.
This, I don't even want to call this a room because this is like a condo. This space is beautiful.
Thank you. This is one of our newly remodeled 2-bedroom, 2-story condominiums here at the Evergreen. We've had this unit, we remodeled this unit about a year ago, and we just had rave reviews. The design really worked out well. We've got new floors, new furniture. All the bathrooms are new bedding, linens, curtains, pretty much top to bottom. So guests have responded very well to this unit. We have 6 condos in the Evergreen. We have some 1-bedrooms and 2-bedrooms, and then we have some units like this, which is a 2-story, 2-bedroom unit.
This is so fabulous for a family because, you know, whenever I go and I stay someplace and it's just a hotel room with my kids, you feel so crowded together. This living room space really sets this apart. And then the fact that I can have my own room and not have them in a hallway across from me, but right next door is so ideal.
Yeah, this unit in particular has a very large living room, has a large dining room table. So if you do have a larger family or a group, this is a great option. When my friends come to town, they take this unit and then they'll take some hotel rooms as well, and then they at least have this large living room to hang out in as a group. So, you know, we have a lot of options. We have king hotel rooms, double queen hotel rooms, 1-bedroom condos, 2-bedroom condos, 2-bedroom, 2-story condos. So we've got a lot of different options for guests when they come to town, depending on their needs.
You do. And then the other thing we were talking about, even if you're, you know, you don't have kids and you're coming with a group for spring back or something, you can have your friends in a room next door or down the hall and use this as your gathering point before you all go out for the evening. And there's some great events coming up in Vail.
You know, yeah, this weekend, you know, you still have Colorado spring break going on, so there's a lot of people in town. Next weekend is the Taste of Vail. You also have Ski Tam. And then the following weekend, you have Spring Back to Vail with some really great concerts, and then closing weekend. So, you know, we've got a busy couple weeks still to come. You know, the snow's still really good on the mountain, and got some great warm spring skiing ahead.
And the nice thing is you're so close to everything. So, I mean, if you come up here and you go to Springback, you don't want to drive anywhere. You want to be able to be right here in the action of everything. So you can go out and enjoy a couple adult beverages and come back and relax.
Absolutely. You know, we're located kind of in the heart of Vail, in between Lions Head and Vail Village. It's a short walk to either gondola or even a shorter bus ride. But definitely the proximity of where we're located, you know, there's no need for a car. You know, Vail's very much a walking town, and you know, the in-town bus system is great. So yeah, location is a big key in town.
And I can go right downstairs for a cocktail if I am waiting for someone or getting ready to go out, correct?
Correct. So we have 2 food and beverage outlets in the Evergreen Lodge. We have Altitude Sports Bar and Grill, great casual atmosphere. Take your friends or family. There's a couple pool tables, ping pong, have a burger, some appetizers, a beer. And then you have Annapurna, which is a really, really good Nepalese and Indian restaurant in town. You know, if you haven't been, please come and check it out. You know, you can spice everything 1 to 10. So, you know, if you want to try something different, come in and check it out. We have the ski shop on site for guests if they want rentals. We also have Deep Roots Therapeutic Massage on the lower level, which she's new this winter and has just been doing fantastic. Our hotel guests really appreciate that on-site amenity.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. You had me at ping pong, so stay with us. We've got the local weather coming up.
This weather report is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. 3 villages, hundreds of brands, 1 great Rocky Mountain location.
Usually like to give you guys shots from Vail or Beaver Creek, but we're going to switch things up this round. This is actually Durkham Mountain at Keystone over in Summit County, a little bit to the east of us here. Beautiful mountain Keystone is. Really wide, sweeping, long groomers. Definitely something worth checking out if you're visiting us for an entire week or longer. Make your way over to Summit County. Check out the outlets at Silverthorne while you're on your way over there. It's springtime, time to get some new fashions. And speaking of new things, We got some new weather in the forecast today, as we've had predominantly sunny skies, very spring-like conditions, but winter's going to come back just a little bit longer, say hi, and bring with it some fresh snow with that 60% chance of precipitation starting around 4 p.m. and highs up to 30 degrees today, so a little bit cooler than what we've been experiencing, but still nothing like midwinter. Still very comfortable temperatures even if we do start seeing snow. And looking across the entirety of the state of Colorado here, Denver, you were expected to get some rain because your lower elevation, 46 degrees, 34 further north of us in Steamboat, 34 in Telluride, and then 54 further west of us in Grand Junction. If you're traveling along the I-70 corridor, watch out for visibility and potential snow this afternoon. And then looking ahead into the next 5 days, this storm should trail off by Monday, and then an additional storm that's building up in the Pacific should arrive by Tuesday and Wednesday. So some additional snow is going to keep coming. Then the skies should clear up after that. And thanks to the outlets at Silverthorne for sponsoring this weather. Like I said, if you're going to go over to Keystone, make sure to stop by the outlets at Silverthorne, just in Silverthorne on your way to Keystone. And coming up next, we're going to take a look at a local furniture consignment store here in Avon.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Yo, check this out. Get up, you're embarrassing us.
Welcome to the block party.
That's cold. Mountain Dew Ice, the clear, refreshing lemon lime dew.
All right, joining us in the studio now, I've got Patty Cooney. She is the owner of Nest Furnishings and Consignments, a consignment store that's been here in Avon for more than 11 years. It's become basically a staple of the Vail Valley. Patty, thanks for being here.
Thank you, Mark, for having me.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, we've been in the Valley for 11 years,
Wow.
and we're just rocking. Everything is we've got consignment furniture, home decor. We're going to talk a little bit about the art we carry today, because a lot of people don't know that Nest has brand new art that we bring in from 2 different vendors in the Valley, or 2 different vendors out of Denver, actually.
Right.
And everything from mountain-inspired art to contemporary art. We have obviously animals that are indigenous to the area. We have
I love
moose.
the moose.
And
the elk.
lots of elk and bears, and so we have that. And some of it is a little bit contemporary in style, and some more traditional. The bears are always fun. We have several bears in stock, and people love them. They just love them. They're just very cool.
And you, like you said, wildlife is very hot here in the mountains.
Right.
Along with skiing and vintage ski posters, and what else is really a tried and true standby safety?
You know, we get a lot of aspen landscapes.
Okay.
We get a lot of mountain landscapes in stock. The bears, which we mentioned earlier, are very popular. The elk, of course, are very popular. So we just get a variety. We have everything from contemporary canvases to framed art, and the variety in sizes, it runs the gamut as well. We'll have very small pieces for powder rooms that may be, 12 by 24
Right.
to 24 by 24, up to 5 feet wide and 8 feet wide pieces of art. And the majority of our art we can order in varying sizes. We can order them in large mountain-inspired pieces for a very strong contemporary look to
Right.
very, subtle art pieces that
And you also
complement.
told me that, let's say someone has a space on their wall that they want to put a piece of artwork in it. They're not quite sure what size they could get. Now, you guys can help them by, once again, maybe going through the catalogs, or you can help them fine-tune.
Absolutely.
And they can take it home with them and try it out for a day.
Absolutely. We check art out all the time, because people, we're all kind of saying, well, we think that'd be great in that room. So you check it out, you go home, you sit with it for the night, you see if it works in your space, and if it works, great, it's yours, and if not, you bring it back the next day and we start over.
So on your website, nestvale.com, do you show, I mean, we have some furniture photos right now of some of the more contemporary pieces you have going on in the studio right now. But are they ever changing on the website too, so people can get an idea? I know you can't do it all, but you always show some hot pieces, right?
We do, we do. We have on our website, we have Nest Newies every week, which is the furnishings that we bring in, but we also have a variety of our art on there too. It just gives a little flavor of it. We also bring in, when we supplement our consignment, we supplement it because we don't get enough from our consigners of that particular piece, which is what we do with art. But we also bring in benches, coat racks, either standing coat racks or wall coat racks that are made into, like snowboards made into wall coat racks. We get that in a lot too.
A little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything, you know. We've got the furnishings all the time, but we also supplement it with the art.
I think it's more to say a lot of everything. Stop by the Nest. Go to nestvale.com or give them a call at 970-949-0989. Patty and her team, they crush it. They're awesome, and they can help you any day of the week. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Dan Talene, owner of Carrots Jewelers in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 35 years. Here at Carrots, our passion is exclusive custom jewelry, and we take pride in our one-of-a-kind designs. Carrots is a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry, accented with selected paintings, sculpture, and ceramics. For more on our custom designs, call 476-4760 or visit our website at carrotsvail.com.
Joining us now in Gandhi 1, I've got Connie, and she is one of the owners of Vail Property Brokerage, Eagle County's oldest buyer broker company. Tell us all about it. What is it that you do?
Well, we are vacation home investment advisors that specialize in buyer representation. And our goal is to help our clients find properties that not only fit their lifestyle, but also make financial sense. And given the prices of real estate here in the Vail Valley, that's not always an easy thing to do. It's trickier than you think.
Easier said than done. You call yourselves the Wealth Intelligence Team. What does that mean?
Well, both Greg and I have degrees in real estate finance and urban economics, which means that we are data-driven and analysis-focused. So vacation homes really make no financial sense unless they're an investment, and that's how we help clients understand that.
Connie, thanks for your time. Go to vailpropertybrokerage.com for more information.
The Extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's a learning environment tailored to your child's every need. It's a guarantee that by the third day, children 5 to 6 will be skiing Hay Meadow Park, and students 7 and older will graduate to Red Buffalo Park, our mountaintop dedicated learning area. The Extraordinary is passing your love of skiing onto your children. Belong in the Extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
Just seeing a little bit of sunshine peeking through the clouds this morning and partly cloudy skies to start off the day here at Midvale. And we are going to be seeing those temperatures definitely cooler than what we've seen over the past, 5, 6, 7 days. We're going to be seeing our highs only reaching into the upper 20s and low 30s. Still pretty comfortable, but also we are going to be seeing that cloud cover continue to develop throughout the day, and we do actually have snow in the forecast. It's been a little while since we've seen some snow, and we are looking at anywhere between about 3 to 6 inches possible between tonight and tomorrow morning. So hopefully some nice soft turns for you once you get out there on the slopes on our beautiful Saturday. And we're going to be seeing our sunset tonight at 7:25 p.m. Snow lingering through the weekend, so gotta love the adjustments in our forecast, right? Sunny and 50 yesterday, and we're going to be seeing some snow in the forecast today. Nothing like spring in the Rockies. Coming up next, we have your lens of the day. It's going to be really important that you have the right lenses for the changing conditions.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years. Eyepieces of Vail will help you see and be seen.
Thanks a lot, Ashley. You were very correct about needing the appropriate lens for the day, because as we saw From Vail right now, there are sunny skies. We are expecting snow to come in the forecast. That's why the Smith IO Mag, I think, is going to be the best goggle for today, and that's because of its versatility and ability to adapt to changing light conditions. So right now we've kind of got their red ChromaPop Sun Everyday Red lens, that's a mouthful, and they've got a magnetic lens change system. So hidden behind the strap here is this little tab. So you'd flip this tab, push the lens out, and then you can instantly change the lenses. So this morning you're probably going to want this more mirrored ChromaPop red lens, and this afternoon you're going to want to go into more of a clear flat light lens. Look at how easy that is to change. It's just pushing the lens out from behind while also pulling that tab behind the strap. It's really easy to change, and Smith specializes in allowing you to see the world the way that your eyes intend it to be seen, so they don't artificially change the base of the lens. So it's great stuff for all conditions. Check out the Smith IO Mag at the Goggle Bar at Eyepieces, and thanks to Eyepieces for sponsoring this lens of the day. And coming up next, we've got more TV8 Good Morning Vail.
Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, alive since 1877, proud uniform partner of Vail Resorts.
The extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
Na 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 na. Hey, 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 goodbye. Hey, goodbye.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
When the mountains are your office, professionals choose Helly Hansen gear. At the Helly Hansen store in Lion's Head, our professional staff can help you gear up like the pros. From our versatile layering systems and technologies to help keep you comfortable on your adventures, to our colorful and stylish casual collections, we have everything you need to keep you feeling alive. When you wear our gear, you feel what the pros feel.
The extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
I am at Eyepieces of Vail with Danny this morning. How are you today?
Great. Thanks for having me.
You know, one thing about spring skiing in the mountains is that sun is bright.
Yes, it totally is. And it honestly seems like the snow's not going to stop.
No, not this year.
Yeah, so it's kind of, we have some really spring skiing days that are super bright. You have to have that sun protection. And then we also have some super cloudy, snowy days that are upon us. So we have some goggles that are kind of a great combination of those two conditions. One of those is a goggle from Zeal. It's a Colorado-based company, and what they specialize in is a photochromatic polarized lens. And what's really unique about this is that the lens, when it changes in the sunlight, it actually changes color. So right now, it's at a gray base since there's no sunlight in here. If we brought it outside in the sunlight, it would actually change into a deep rose base.
That's so much easier than trying to carry around extra lenses and change out your goggles based on changing conditions.
Especially in a day like today where it starts out super sunny and then the storm's going to roll in later in the afternoon. So it's just kind of one and done. You don't have to be switching out your lenses or carrying around that second lens on the mountain. It's just going to change for you and really adapt to those lighting conditions.
Now, with that changing lens, can that work with a prescription? Can you put a prescription in that as well?
Yeah, so we can actually put a prescription insert in really any goggle. We do have a specific prescription goggle from Smith that has a fan on it to reduce fogging, but we also have the option of putting a universal prescription clip in any goggle. So if you want to do it on this one, it's great. It has really great anti-fog qualities, so that would be an awesome option if you want to do that prescription goggle.
Very cool. Yeah. And this one looks like it would be awesome for springtime because lots of people don't want to have the full goggle. They want to have more of a sunglass look or.
Yeah, so this one is from Montclair, and that's what I say. It's kind of an alternative to a goggle because it's not a full-on, super heavy-duty goggle. It's very minimal, very lightweight, breathable. So if you want something that just gives you that coverage, but without all the added framing and weight to it, sometimes people find this a great option, super comfortable and great for spring skiing for sure.
And it's so flexible. It looks like it would form to your face really well.
Yeah, exactly. It's almost like a sunglass, but with a little bit of foam, so it's perfect for spring skiing especially. It's perfect. And then, of course, some people just want to have their sunglasses while they're skiing. Sometimes it's great to have something that's a combination of fashion and sport, so something that looks super fashionable but has the coverage to give you that added protection while you're skiing or really doing any sport. So something like a side shield here is going to give you that added coverage from all the elements, the wind, the sun.
Help block that wind from going in.
Exactly, but it still has the fashionable aesthetic to it. So this one from Salt. Also polarized, so a lot of lens technology in there. Titanium, very flexible, lightweight. So you kind of have a lot of different options for these kind of crazy weather patterns that are coming through.
Right? Very cool. I got my my Oakleys at your store, so come on in, check it out. Eyepieces of Vail. You got lots of styly glasses. We're gonna check in with Ashley for that first chair.
First Chair is brought to you by Sun and Ski, your new mountain sports headquarters.
Did you know that Vail is home to the very first gondola in the United States? And I believe this is not 100% accurate. I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure this is one of the original cabins that you're going to find here at Midvale. Quite a departure from our new gondola that was installed in 2012 that has heated seats and also the Wi-Fi. Oh, hey, good morning. One of our lifties heading back down. But as I was investigating up here, they have some of the rules that are written on the inside of this gondola door, and I thought maybe we should talk about them. So, should the cabin stop on the way, please stay quiet and await instructions of the staff. Also, it's strictly forbidden to rock the cabin. Cabin, by the way, is spelled C-A-B-I-N-E. And then this is my favorite. Do not throw outside the cabin either solid nor burning objects. There's only 3 instructions in English, and that's all 3 of them. So, don't throw any burning objects outside the gondola. That's not a good idea. Anyway, some other fun facts about the gondola that was replaced here in 2012. Gondola 1 is named appropriately, being the first in the United States and also the first one at Vail. But in the 50th anniversary of the resort, they put this one in. And it was actually constructed out in Grand Junction by Lutner Palma. They have their office out there. They also just replaced the drink of water lift over at Beaver Creek. It's now the Red Buffalo Express. But it's nice that our gondolas and also lifts are built right here in Colorado. Pretty cool, huh? Coming up next, we have a look at your local weather forecast. We're starting to see a little bit more cloud cover here at Midvale.
This weather report is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts. Enjoy the day, but first, sunscreen.
Thanks a lot, Ashley. It does look like quickly changing conditions on out there, as when you started your day we could see a lot of blue sky, but now some clouds have certainly rolled in, and that's what we expect the rest of the day to be. Fairly cloudy while precipitation and moisture start building up throughout the atmosphere, and then we are expecting snowfall to start occurring later on this afternoon. Checking with our friends at Open Snow, potentially up to 10 inches by the time we get to midday tomorrow. So that would be great news to go on top of the really fast, fun groomers that we're experiencing right now. As high as 30 degrees by 4 p.m., sunset right around 7:30. Should be a great day to get out there and enjoy the slopes. Thanks to Supergoop for sponsoring this weather, and we've got a whole another hour of TV8's Good Morning Vail coming right up.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
We are here at the base of Vail Village at Gandhi 1. I am with Reed Burns of Ski Patrol. And
actually, Burns is my spiritual home.
Your spiritual homes,
Yes.
okay. And he is here to tell us about some exciting stuff going on in the village tonight and then coming up. Good morning.
Good morning, how are you? So I'm actually here to talk about two events. The first one tonight is the Lindsey Vonn Foundation fundraiser at the Four Seasons at 7 o'clock. I just found out we have a few tickets left, but Lindsey's set up, and obviously, hopefully everyone knows who Lindsey Vonn is. 82 World Cup championships or victories, 20 World Cup overall titles, multiple Olympic medals. But tonight, Johnny Mosley, myself, and Lindsey are hosting an event at the Four Seasons at 7 o'clock to raise money for her foundation, which is really a women and girls advocacy program. The money goes towards all kinds of women and young girl programs and advocacy for young women and athletes, and she's an incredible role model, so super excited about that event tonight. And then tomorrow night, we've got a busy weekend, but tomorrow night is the second of the first responders games. We had the first one last year. We used to do the ski school game as a charity fundraiser, but now we've moved to playing the first responders. To be honest, the ski school game just wasn't really much of a challenge for us anymore, so we have moved
That's
on.
a gauntlet throwdown.
Yeah, I know. They'll probably come back at me, but we are playing with local law enforcement, EMS, and fire. These are guys we work with all the time. We really respect them. Last year we had a great game. We actually, Vail Ski Patrol squeezed out a victory. I know that first responders are coming back strong this year, and they're going to be back up to the challenge. They're ready to fight us on the ice, but we work together all the time with these guys, and they're fantastic guys, and we're looking forward to that game. It's a $10 donation tomorrow night at the door. Puck drops at 7:30. Doors open at 7.
Is this at Dobson Arena?
Dobson Ice Arena. The money goes to the Epic Promise Foundation, which was set up by Vail Resorts to support employees of Vail Resorts that are in need, and then also the proceeds will go to first responders assistance. We've unfortunately had a couple first responders in the valley get hurt, injured, or perish in the line of duty, and this money that we'll raise tonight will go towards that. And over the years that we've had this charity game, whether it's been playing ski school or been playing the first responders, we've raised close to $75,000. So we're hoping for everyone to come out. It's a great night. It's fun hockey. I won't say it's the greatest hockey, but it's a lot of fun hockey. We have a great time, and I think Ryan Sutter's going to show up as an alum for the first responders team and a bunch of our local police, fire, and EMS. And then Ski Patrol, we're ready to go again. We have a good seasoned team and a few young guys that are hopefully going to help out the old guys this year.
Very cool. You know, I know Ryan plays hockey. I've seen him around a couple times, so it sounds like you guys have some ringers out there ready to show up. So stay with us. Lots more coming up in the second hour.
Only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
During your first Inspirato vacation, you'll notice that something is different. The beds are made. The dishes are done. You're not worried about what comes next because it's all been taken care of. The kids are getting along, and your spouse has never seen you so relaxed. Everyone truly important to you is gathered together under one roof, and each moment is a reminder you've arrived. Inspirato, luxury vacation homes and experiences.
Nestled in a pristine stretch of Brush Creek Valley, there's a place you can go to escape the everyday. Experience world-class golf and so much more. Frost Creek, Colorado's four-season mountain club. Are you ready to explore?
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
This resort report is brought to you by TV8. Find us on Twitter at TV8 Vail, Instagram at TV8 Vail Colorado, and Facebook.
Nothing like a little tiki hut to get you in the mood for spring here at Midvale. This is kind of the heart of a lot of the parties that take place on Vail Mountain. But now that we are getting into spring, coming up on April 11th, Spring Back to Vail officially kicks off, and you'll find some great live music and some parties up on the mountain, but also this year over at Ford Park you will find some great headliners, and they are coming to town and they are putting on free concerts, totally free. So they kick off at 6 o'clock on Friday, April 12th. And that's going to be Government Mule and also Austin's Rose. So that's going to be, again, over at Ford Park. They start at 6, and it's just going to be a great time. And then the music continues on Saturday, the 13th, with Steel Pulse and Xavier Rudd. And again, that kicks off at 6 o'clock. And then to culminate all of it, we have the World Championship Pond Skimming that's going to be taking place on Sunday, April 14th, and that's going to be going on from about 3 to 5 o'clock. Now the doors open at noon, so you can kind of go in, get your good beachside viewing spot, bring your towels, head on out and have a great afternoon. And you know, somebody who I'm pretty sure really wants to compete in this year's World Pond Skimming Championship is Eric Soonblad. We're going to send things back in the studio with him. I'm sure he's going to tell us all about his plans and his outfit that he plans to wear.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Christie Sports Ski and Snowboard Shops in Vail Village, West Vail, Beaver Creek, and Avon.
Oh, I am already drawing up the inspiration for that outfit this year, Ashley. You better believe it. I love the pond skimming championships. They're just so much darn fun. Amazing costumes. I was thinking maybe some Adidas snap pants and then maybe a tutu underneath that, so you like hit the water and pull the snap pants off. I don't know. It's a blast. You're going to want to hit that. April 14th, like Ashley said. But before we get to that, let's take a peek at the weather today. It's still a few more days away before we get to the pond skimming championships, and things are looking a little different today than what we saw in the past couple weeks here, as winter is returning. Temperatures getting as high as 30 degrees later on this afternoon, and that chance of snow as high as 60%. And I checked in with our friends at Open Snow, and throughout the course of today, tonight, and then into tomorrow, potentially, if we hit maximum forecast, up to 10 inches. That would be some great news to give us a little bit more snow as we head into the spring season. And around the state of Colorado, fairly similar conditions to what we're experiencing here in the valley in terms of cloud cover and precipitation across the state. Should see some rain down in the Front Range area in Denver at 46 degrees, 54 further west of us in Grand Junction, and then 34 in both Steamboat and Telluride. And then looking ahead to the next 5 days. Fairly consistent conditions and temperatures hovering right there in those mid 30s to potentially low 40s, and then precipitation fairly prominent throughout the course of the week as we've got a storm system brewing in the Pacific that should be reaching us by Tuesday and Wednesday, and then this current one we're about to see should tail into Sunday. And thanks to Christie Sports for sponsoring this weather. Coming up next, Michelle live in Vail is going to be speaking with the gear experts at Christie Sports.
The extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
Avon Liquor, putting you in the spirits.
When you're here in Colorado, you are at altitude and may be feeling these signs of altitude sickness. You may feel better by giving yourself a boost. Be prepared for those negative effects of altitude with lightweight and portable bottles of Boost Oxygen. Available in 3 sizes. Even choose from our aromatherapy options. It's easy to have with you anywhere, even at the summit. We're available at retailers, hotels, and resorts, including these. Post up and tag us. We'll share your adventures. Enjoy your time in the Rocky Mountain region. Give yourself a boost.
Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
For over a decade, the Epic Pass has provided skiers and riders season-long access to world-class mountains that are truly epic by nature. Vail, Whistler Blackcomb, Park City, Breckenridge, and more. The next evolution of the Epic Pass has arrived, and the possibilities are limitless, from one day to every day. Epic for everyone. Buy before April 14th and get 10 buddy tickets.
The extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
I am here in Vail Village with Mike Griffin of Christie Sports. Good morning, how are you?
Good morning, I'm wonderful. How are you?
I am great today, loving these spring temperatures. It's so nice.
I know, we've been having a great winter, but this spring weather, the sunshine, it's
Love
great. Exactly. It's pretty warm out here this morning, yeah?
Absolutely. So, you know, we were talking a little bit off camera, and I should have my skis tuned a little bit differently for spring conditions, shouldn't I?
Yeah, I think a lot of people kind of think it's towards the end of the season. We don't have to worry about tuning up our skis till next year, but now is a really important time to bring them into our tune shop because we can make sure they have nice sharp edges because the morning things can be a little firmer, and then a good spring wax for the temperature, the warmer temperatures, so your skis are running well and your boards are running well when you're up on the hill.
But I want to use my board. I don't want to leave it in. How fast can you get it?
It's pretty quick. Drop it off. After you come off the hill, drop it off. We'll have it ready by 8 a.m. the next morning.
Oh, that's great. So you're open early enough that I can pop in and it'll be ready. I can just pop right back on the hill?
We're open 8 to 8 every day. So when you're headed up for that first chair at 8:30, just swing by the shop, grab your board, grab your skis, and then you're up on the hill with a nice fresh tune.
I love that. So what else is going on in the store? Are there some changes in some of your gear for springtime? Or?
We're getting some new stuff in from some of our other stores, which is really cool. We got great sales going on right now, so it's a good time if you've been eyeing something all winter long and haven't bought it yet. Come on in. We're gonna have a good deal for you. We got still a great selection of boots and skis. Again, great prices on everything, and we are selling some of our demos too. So if you want to come in and take a look at what we have that might be a little less expensive for a demo, we can help you out there.
That's a great way to get some options for next year. Yeah. I'm in Beaver Creek a lot, and I see Hans all the time. And every time I see him, I'm like, oh, I like that. And he's like, it's on sale. Come in.
Exactly. Yeah, it's exciting. We get excited about it. It's like, wow. And sometimes we do some shopping ourselves.
Right. And lots of times people come out here, and they're coming, you know, they think they're coming to the mountains, and they come with all this heavy, heavy winter gear. And right now, I mean, you see people walking around in shorts. You can ski in much lighter gear. And if you don't have that.
Right, yeah, you get it lighten up and get a nice spring gloves, or you can get a mid layer for winter, but wear it as your outer layer for the spring conditions. So there's lots of options for you, and we also still have a really good selection of helmets, which are 20% off. And if you haven't had a helmet or haven't gotten a new helmet recently, you should come in and check them out because they have great ventilation. So they're going to keep you warm in the winter and the January, February weather, but when you're out in spring and it's warm out, it keeps you cool and nice ventilation.
Especially too with helmets and, you know, kids especially, is lots of times people will fall down and, you know, the helmet did its job. No one got hurt. And lots of times people don't realize that maybe that means it's time to replace the helmet because it did do its job.
Yeah, it might look fine, but if your helmet's old or you've have fallen and used it in that capacity, definitely come in and it's time to get a new one. And that's what they're for, and that's why we wear them. So.
That's absolutely great. So we are really close to the little popcorn stand here in the village. And what are your hours for people if they want to come in and check out everything?
We're 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. every day.
Awesome. So come on in, check it out, get your skis tuned. Up next, we're going to check in with Ashley.
First Chair is brought to you by Christie Sports Ski and Snowboard Shops in Vail Village, West Vail, Beaver Creek, and Avon.
One of the greatest things about Midvale is the history that you find here, and being a history nerd myself, I can't get enough of it. This is really where Vail began, was right here at Midvale, and you're going to find some pictures inside, and also you'll see Sarge's Shelter and also Sarge's Grill, which is basically the tiki bar. And Sarge is named after William Sarge Brown, and they call him Sarge because he reached the status of senior sergeant major in the Army, and that's the highest non-commissioned title that you could get. And at the time, there was only 5 people to ever do that at the Army. So he was really accomplished. He served in 2 wars, and he was part of the 10th Mountain Division. And then he came here to Vail, and he was one of the first mountain managers, and he brought that military organization to the mountains. So he's known for being this guy that really just kind of whipped everybody into shape. And you know, he was the guy that was kind of like, you know, I'm not here to make friends, but you do what I do and we're gonna have the best mountain in the world. And so he was really, really particular about how he wanted the mountain because he wanted it to be perfect. And so not only was he this guy that brought a lot of organization and some great ideas to the mountain, but he also was really responsible for starting the snowmaking and grooming here at the mountain. And he started the overnight grooming, which we obviously still do today and are really well known for. And he even helped with some of the technology to build out the snow grooming capabilities. So thank you so much, Sarge Brown, for those beautiful groomers that we love here at Vail. Up next, we have your weather. It's getting real cloudy out here.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Inspirato. Experience the world's most exclusive vacation homes.
Thanks a lot, Ashley. I don't know how you keep all those fun history facts in your brain. You really are incredible. That was some great info about Sarge up in Vail. And looking behind you, it definitely looked like very quickly changing conditions, which we were expecting to occur throughout the course of the day. We were expecting partly cloudy skies by 8 a.m., but it looks like the clouds have really fully moved in and taken over for the day. And temperatures will be as high as 30 degrees at 4 p.m. Now this is from Vail Village, so a little cooler as you get to higher elevations where Ashley is. And then that 60% chance of snowfall starting at about 4 p.m. as well. And checked in with our friends at Open Snow, potentially up to 10 inches over the course of today and then into tomorrow afternoon. And if you notice Colorado here kind of justified to the right of your screen, you've got that blue moisture just sitting right on top of Colorado, and then that's going to move on throughout the course of the day. And then further left, you can see storms building up around the Washington, Northern California area, because over the course of the next 5 days, we are expecting a storm to kind of trail out throughout the course of Saturday and Sunday. A little bit of a reprieve on Monday, and then that storm that's over in the Pacific right now should be arriving to us on Tuesday and Wednesday. Fairly consistent temperatures throughout the course of the next 5 days, hovering in the mid-30s up to the lower 40s potentially. And the big thing to note here are those overnight lows getting so low below freezing means that many layers of snow are likely to start freezing overnight. So we really could use some additional snow to get on top of that hard pack, because we did have some warmer temperatures before today that caused some melt really thick in the snow layers. So let's hope for a ton of snow. Thanks to Inspirato for sponsoring this weather. And coming up next, Michelle continues her tour of Vail, stopping by Annie's.
The most discerning travelers trust Inspirato with their vacations. And the savviest property owners trust Inspirato with their homes. When you own a beautiful property, it should be cared for by professionals and maintained by a team committed to turning an idle residence into a lucrative investment. Because the most stunning vacation homes aren't just rented, they're a carefully crafted experience. Managed, staffed, and unlocked by Inspirato.
Hey, I'm here with Tegan Davis from the Eagle Valley Library District, and today we have it's all in the bag. What is that?
It is a book kit bag. It comes with 10 copies of books along with a notebook to help book clubs with discussion, and it's all in one kit, so book clubs can just come in, check out 10 copies, distribute it among their members, and then talk about it the next month. We have 43 titles that anyone with an EVLD library card can come pick up.
Okay, that's amazing, but you know, being part of a book club, I might be like taking my time. How long do you get to check it out for?
You can check it out for 6 weeks.
Really?
So that hopefully will get everyone up to speed, and so when you have your next meeting, you can all chat about the same title.
I mean, this is amazing. It's just one thing that our libraries offer, so make sure to check them out. evld.org for more information.
Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
Ready to hit the slopes? Buying or renting the right gear can make or break your trip. Luckily, Outdoor Divas, the nation's first women-specific ski shop, is your expert in women's ski equipment. Our specialized staff has been making women and vacations happy since 2002 with comfortable fit solutions for every shape and size. Swing by our friendly Ski Boutique and let us outfit your vacation with the best gear, geared just for you.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
I am here at Annie's, and one of my favorite things whenever I walk into this store is how good it always smells. I love it. Good morning, Linda. How are you?
Good morning. I am doing great. It's been so warm, and everybody's in that mood for Easter and springtime that I thought we'd talk about a little bit of brightening up your table for the warm weather.
Absolutely, and everyone likes to have those nice dinner gatherings too at this time of year.
Absolutely. I definitely think we have this beautiful dinnerware from France. I mean, you can adorn it with flowers. It's just outstanding. And we can't forget about, you can get a flatware deal here with Christoph, and you buy 10, and you get 2 complimentary sets free.
And this is beautiful. It just exudes spring with the colors. I love that.
Absolutely. We have table linens. We have beautiful napkin rings. And if you want just white dishes, I mean, these are made here in the States, and they're just stunning. And they adorn any table. They can be dressy, they can be casual. We just have it all. And can't forget about our cozy throws.
No, I have a question though. If because lots of people, especially around holidays, have large families. So if I needed to come in and I needed a table setting for, 10 or more, do you have all of that in stock, or is it a quick turnaround to get that for me?
For the most part, it's a quick turnaround, and we can easily accommodate you for Easter.
Wow, that's great.
And we can't forget, we have wonderful cocktail table books, but our darling smokers that can adorn a table at any time of year. And what a conversation piece when you use this on a table.
I think those smokers are some of the best things that you can bring back as a souvenir from here, because I don't know why, but I look at those and I just think I think Swiss mountains, and it's a great souvenir from Vail.
Absolutely. They're all handmade in Germany and in the Alpine area, and it just kind of speaks Vail.
Right? And it would also make a beautiful hostess gift, correct?
Absolutely. And this one right here with the little bunny cage, this is a bunny breeder. I mean, how cute is that for this time of year? It's so wonderful. And then you just lift the top, you can put a little incense in there, and it can adorn a table, be a hostess gift. It's just a great little piece.
And if you're trying to get kids to sit still at a table, I know mine would be fascinated with that, just watching it,
Absolutely. They're just a great little piece for any tablescape.
Now, other than this flatware, there is so much more to this store, and everything is beautiful, and there's so many other little things that would make a great sort of hostess gift, or if you were going to someone else's house for dinner, correct?
Absolutely. We have napkins, we have linens, and we can't forget about what you mentioned when you first walked in here, the wonderful smells. Mm-hmm. We have diffusers, we have soaps, we have hand lotions, and those make great hostess gifts as well, and just great any gift.
Absolutely. This is definitely an iconic shop in Vail Village. So you're going to have to take your time, come in, stroll through, take it all in, the sense and the whole experience. Stay with us. We're going to have a look at that first share coming up next.
On your mark, get set, let's go. It goes like pep rally, pep rally, pep rally. Oh, it's a pep rally.
It's hard, huh?
Man, I got the crowd yelling. Get it, kick it, and no telling. Oh, you better. NBA superstar. Bounce, biggity, bounce, biggity, biggity, bounce, bounce. When I clap, I that stop now.
Gatorade Zero. All the electrolytes, zero sugar. Get more out of zero.
Since I've started skiing, I barely knew how to put on 2 skis, and now I've really progressed and I'm able to ski nearly everything on the mountain. There's always something out there that you could learn. Tricks in the terrain park, how to ski moguls better. I learned stuff that's fun and stuff that I can do with my friends.
I didn't expect the program to be this rewarding for somebody who's been a skier for so many years. It has made it so much more fun. Anybody could benefit from the ski program.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Beaver Creek Presents Extraordinaire Afternoons of Wonder in Beaver Creek Village.
I stepped onto our outside patio here at our studio in Avon, and behind me is Beaver Creek, and the clouds are really starting to set in as things start getting prepared atmospherically and in the weather here to start getting some snow this afternoon. So clouds have really started setting in. I can feel the temperatures dropping and kind of have a snowy smell in the air. So hopefully we get a whole bunch more new snow as we look at that hourly forecast for your Friday. Temperatures fairly comfortable, even though we are expecting significant cloud cover and a high chance of precipitation today. Temps getting as high as 30 degrees later on this afternoon, starting off at 24 degrees at 8 a.m. in Vail Village, and that 60% chance of precipitation by 4 p.m. And expanding our view, panning it out, taking a look at the entirety of the state of Colorado. Fairly consistent temperatures across the state, 46 and a little bit rainy down in the Front Range in Denver. Further west of us in Grand Junction, 54 degrees, and 34 in both Steamboat and Telluride. Should see some snow across all mountain ranges today in Colorado. Looking ahead to that 5-day forecast, a little bit of a storm system for Saturday and Sunday, and then a break on Monday. An additional storm arrives on Tuesday and Wednesday, and watch those overnight lows causing deeper freezing throughout the snow layers. So we really want to get some additional snow so that we can get some nice soft spring skiing and not too hard packing groomers. And thanks to Beaver Creek Extraordinaire for sponsoring this weather. Tons of fun activities every afternoon in Beaver Creek. And coming up next, we're going to check in with Ashley live in Vail.
First Chair is brought to you by Vail Property Brokerage, Eagle County's only vacation home investment advisory company.
Okay, so I'm on the Wildwood Express lift, and I have seen a few snowflakes already, and we're starting to see that snow kind of come in on the Gore Range right now. So a lot of cloud cover, really different from when I first got out here, and we still had some blue sky in the forecast. Now, a little bit bumpy, you know, chairlift rides. So I was doing a little research about Vail, and you know, when we opened in 1962, we were the first ones to have a gondola in the United States, and then we also had two-person chairlifts, 2 doubles, and a pommel lift, and it covered a boastful 6 full acres of terrain that first season. So the fact that right now we have 5,288 acres open is really quite the feat, and we've gone from that first season having, you know, just a couple lifts to now 31, and all of them are running today. Oh, look at this. Oh, that snow is really starting to come on in. Can you guys see that? Let me point off to the trees so you can see that contrast. But a little bit of a breeze starting to pick up here at Vail, and for season to date so far, 309 inches. You know, being a communications person, I don't really do math that often. That's over 25 feet. That's the kind of math that I love to do. I mean, that is incredible. And then right now, mid-mountain, 76-inch mid-mountain snow depth. So things are looking good as we are approaching April here at Vail. And I'm approaching Wildwood and some of the best barbecue on the mountain. Coming up next, we are going to be taking you shopping in Vail Village, so don't go anywhere.
The Extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's a learning environment tailored to your child's every need. It's a guarantee that by the 3rd day, children 5 to 6 will be skiing Hay Meadow Park, and students 7 and older will graduate to Red Buffalo Park, our mountaintop dedicated learning area. The Extraordinary is passing your love of skiing on to your children. Belong in the Extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
So once you've been through Annie's, you can come through and come on over to Vail Boot and Shoe, and you can get something nice for your feet to wear to that dinner party.
Absolutely. We have just about everything you need in footwear, but we also have wonderful accessories like this cashmere shawl that I'm wearing. I mean, look how cute this is.
I love the color.
Yeah. And it's great for spring, this time of year. I mean, what a great find. And you can't forget about the après ski.
No, absolutely not. And this looks so comfortable because when I'm done skiing, my feet are so tired and sore. This just looks like pillows for my toes.
Absolutely. And you can just slip this on and envelop your feet in shearling. And look how cute this little shearling bootie is. It's just amazingly warm. You can throw them on in the morning to walk your dogs in those cool mornings, but you can also wear them all day because the shearling helps you keep your feet cool in these warmer spring days.
That's fabulous because even though it's warmer in spring, my toes still stay cold. So this shearling is darling.
And then we can't forget about like the Sorel wedges that are totally waterproof for this time of year. And what a great look for all-day comfort. I mean, how cute is that?
I have these in a different color. I love them.
They're great. And then we can't forget about shoes from Spain. I mean, look at the sole on that. It's heavy duty. You can walk around Vail. If it snows, you're good to go.
Right, and that's a lot of ladies' biggest fear is falling. So something like this really gives you good grip too.
Absolutely, and then this cute bootie, which is great into the warmer months, is totally waterproof, has a great tread on it as well, and can take you into the spring warm months.
Very cute, a little bit jogper riding inspired.
Absolutely. And then, I mean, we have all of these wonderful handmade shoes that, I mean, are from Europe. And look how gorgeous that is. And that takes you from the winter into the summer months.
That color is really, really pretty.
Isn't that gorgeous? And we can't forget about all of these wonderful booties that are great with dresses, slacks.
Look how cute the back is on that. That would look so cute with a cute little pair of skinny pants.
Absolutely. And, I mean, you can't forget about, like, the wonderful double zipper booties that we have here from Italy. I mean, they're just great. Or I think these are Spain.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And they're so nice because right now it's not overly cold. So these really transition you well when you no longer need a heavy snow boot, that you can have something a little bit lighter like that. I love it.
Absolutely. And I like the over-the-knee boot that I'm wearing right here is totally waterproof, and it works all spring. It's just a great store. It's next to the Solaris, right just east of Annie's, and we're open daily from 10 to 9.
Perfect. Come in and check them out. And if you are looking for that heavier snow boot, they have them on sale. So come check it out. Next, we're going to have a check of the weather.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
It's a live shot from Wildwood in Vail, looking on over at Sundown Bowl over to the west there. And you can see that cloud cover just really settling down into Beaver Creek. If we could see a little bit further in that picture, you would see Beaver Creek in the distance. But yeah, right now those clouds are starting to settle in, and we are expecting a 60% chance of precipitation by 4 p.m., slowly increasing throughout the day. Temperatures getting as high as 30 degrees by 4 p.m. Sunset right around 7:30 this evening. And checking with our friends at Open Snow, potentially up to 10 inches if we hit maximum forecast for today, tonight, and then into tomorrow morning, which would be great news because as we will get to in the 5-day forecast, there are some quite low overnight lows. But before we get there, let's take a peek at the national map, pick up on some weather trends that are going to start occurring in our valley over the next 5 days. So we've got this low high pressure mix over Colorado, low pressure ridge above us to the northwest, and then additional moisture to the west of us in California. Tracking the jet stream, that should bring that moisture all the way over to Colorado, and compounding that with the current storm system that is on top of us, we are expecting additional precipitation Saturday and Sunday, a little bit of a reprieve from that on Monday, and then that storm system in the Pacific can arrive on Tuesday and Wednesday. And like I was saying earlier, those overnight lows, 13, 15, 19 degrees, might freeze deeper layers of snow, so we could really use additional powder. So keep those fingers crossed for some more snow today and tonight. And thanks to GMC for sponsoring this weather, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts. Now we're going to check in with Michelle again in Vail, give us some info on a really cool technological feature that Vail offers.
For all you techie people, and even those who aren't techie people, you have to get the Epic Mix app. This is the coolest thing. It is free. Anyone who has a lift ticket or a pass can download it onto their phone, and it has some awesome features. So if you're here on vacation and you're at the top of the lift and you're taking those really cute photos, instead of having to go and find them, you can just pull them up on the app and you can see them all right there. There are so many cool things you can do with it. You can collect pins, you can compare your vertical feet with your family and your friends, you can plan out your route on the hill. And something that I think is really nice for people who are new to the area or think Vail is a really large mountain is you can open the app and you can see yourself on the map of the mountain to help figure out exactly where you are. So if you're trying to meet up with friends or family at a certain location, it makes it so much easier to figure out how to get there, how to find them, and then it always creates some fun camaraderie in your family when you're looking up and you can say, well, I skied more vertical feet than you today, or I got the Conqueror pin. So it is just a great way to enjoy the mountain and then take some of that home with you as well. So stay with us. We are going to have our Watch and Win coming up shortly.
The extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
Is Cooper outside?
I don't know.
Cooper? Here, boy.
If your life isn't always practical, your carpet should be. You can relax with Lee's with our pet-friendly, stylish, and durable Lee's carpets. Backed by the industry's only 25-year no-exclusion stain warranty.
Don't worry. Carpet One's got this covered.
Oh.
Find your new Lee's carpet in stock now. We can install right away.
Peter Barclay. I'm the Assistant Director of Programs for Youth Power 365. This year in summer we did about 680 children in our programs. It's definitely a challenge, but it's what our community needs, so we're willing to do what it takes to make it happen. We've seen our donors, our volunteers, our staff pull together to support our students because we believe in what we do. Every child has someone that loves them in our program.
The extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, alive since 1877, proud uniform partner of Vail Resorts.
It's watch and win. So we have some really cute things for you today. If you are getting ready to go home, maybe you need a TV8 beanie. So we have this really cool little hat. What a great souvenir this would make for your trip. It's 754-8888, but that is not it. I also have this very cool little boost oxygen for you. So if you are new to the area, you'll see these all over the place in the stores. They're in ski shops to little convenience stores, and they just help give you that little extra boost if you're out there on the hill and your legs are getting a little bit tired, you're getting a little bit winded. It's a little boost to help you recover, maybe help you go a little bit longer. So we are going to give this hat and the boost oxygen to our first caller today. So 754-8888, area code 970. So call in and get yourself a cool TV8 beanie and some boost oxygen. Stay with us. Eric, what do you have going on for the resort report?
This resort report is brought to you by TV8. Find us on Twitter at TV8 Vail, Instagram at TV8 Vail Colorado, and Facebook.
Thanks a lot, Michelle. I love that energy. You're just excited to give stuff away. I can hear the phones ringing now. Congratulations to whoever just won that lovely little prize pack. And what I got for our resort report, I'm going to talk about a brand new pass that Vail is introducing next year. It's the Keystone Plus Pass. And this pass really initiated as a result of the upgrades that are being made to both Keystone and Breckenridge. So if you didn't hear the news, Breckenridge this year will be open all the way through May 27th, Memorial Day. And then they're going to do some big snowmaking improvements to Keystone this summer with the goal of making Keystone the earliest resort in North America to open for the winter season. So that means if you combine Keystone's early season and Breckenridge's late season, we now have the longest ski season in the country here in Colorado. That's going to be super fun next year. But as a result of those improvements, Vail wanted to introduce a brand new pass. So it's the Keystone Plus Pass. $369 gets you unlimited skiing and riding at Keystone. There are some holiday blackouts. So it's unlimited skiing and riding at Keystone, and then at Breckenridge after April 1st. So as soon as April kicks in, you can start getting unlimited riding at Breckenridge. So this is going to be perfect for people that know that they just want to spend their time in Keystone, or maybe are going to plan a late May vacation or an early October vacation, because that's when we're hoping that Keystone can get open. Check that pass out on epicpass.com right now. You can also reserve your full Epic Pass for $939 for next year. Now we're going to check in with Michelle one more time for another look at the weather.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Oakley, the official eyewear, goggle, and helmet sponsor of Vail Resorts.
I am here at Solaris over in Vail with the ice rink behind me, getting ready for that hockey game with the first responders and patrol coming up. But it is an absolutely great morning here in Vail Village. And it's not very chilly at all. As you can see, I have my gloves off today, enjoying these milder temperatures. So currently right now it is about 30 degrees in the village here, but it's really nice and comfortable, and going to continue to warm up throughout the morning. We're going to be up to stay around 30 by noon, and then we're only going to stay there as the snow starts to come in. So the sunshine that we have right now is going to have some clouds pushing their way in, pushing that sun out for a little bit, but we'll take that fresh snow as it moves in, and then only dropping down to 26 degrees by 8 o'clock tonight. So really nice mild day, even with that sun coming through. However, if you're looking to make your way up, come up to the Vail Valley now before that snow catches you at Eisenhower Tunnel. We are looking at 32 degrees over at Keystone, 24 in Breckenridge, and 25 in Beaver Creek today. So pretty easy driving conditions if you're looking at coming through the I-70 corridor, but that is going to change as we move throughout the day. That snow is going to continue into Saturday, hopefully, and then making its way out on early Sunday morning. On Monday, we are going to have the sun come back out and warm up to 36. Keep warming up on Tuesday to the 40s. Hopefully we'll hit 40. We are going to have some more cloud coverage on Tuesday and Wednesday, but really nice mild temperatures. This weather report was brought to you by Oakley, the official eyewear, goggle, and helmet sponsor of Vail Resorts. Check out my Oakley.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
Vail Property Brokerage has been Eagle County's only buyer brokerage company for the last 20 years. Greg, what is it that sets you apart?
Well, we created buyer brokerage on the West Coast for corporate America, and we brought that expertise to Vail 25 years ago, and we approached the market completely different. It's a lifestyle-driven market, but it really is so expensive that people care about the money. So our platform is Vacation Home Investment Advisory.
Now, you refer to yourselves as the Wealth Intelligence Team. So what does that mean, and how are you set apart from other realtors?
Well, Connie and I are real estate financial analysts and economists. So we understand the capital markets, how Vail might fit in from a portfolio diversification perspective. And really, this asset class makes no financial sense unless you're making an investment.
Well, now's the time to get in touch with Greg and Connie and take advantage of their knowledge today.
Na 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 na, hey hey hey, goodbye. Hey, goodbye.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
Well, we've been giving you guys great info about Spring Back to Vail and the Pond Skimming Championships coming up in a couple weeks, and telling you people usually wear one-piece outfits and cool costumes, and there's no better place to get that in this valley than the Vail Valley Cares thrift shop, as well as great just regular winter gear.
Absolutely.
And we've got Greg Austin from Vail Valley Cares. Thanks for joining us this morning, Greg.
Thanks for having me. This is great. Now, if you were following us on Instagram yesterday, you saw we put our one pieces out there.
Oh, yeah. All right.
I don't think we're supposed to call it Gaper Day anymore, but
just April Fool's Day.
There you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, we threw a picture of our one pieces out there. So if you want to know what's happening, follow us on Instagram or Facebook, and we'll put it out there.
What's the Instagram handle?
What is it? VVC Thrifty Shops.
Okay.
I think something like that. So
VVC Thrifty Shops.
Yep.
Check that out.
Yep. Check it out.
Do you
It's
usually
fun.
put up pictures of cool things that you find in the store?
We do all the time. It's like we kind of call it our "Be the First to Know" because that's where we put it out first. You know, when we get something strange or cool or something like that, we put it out there. Sometimes we ask people, "What is this?" But but because anything can come in. But it's kind of cool. We threw a picture of our one pieces out there the other day, and we put info out there on our grant applications and and our regular sales that we've got going on. the tags that are out there. Each week we change tags as to what's on sale at 50 and 75% off, and we put that out so people will know what's going on. So yeah, it's just kind of fun to follow it.
And you are running a 50% off sale right now.
Absolutely, absolutely, yeah. No, our winter blowout is still going on. Just the last few days, get in there. It's the last few days in there, but any skis and stuff that we've got left and that type of stuff, we still have some good stuff. But anything that we've got left, we're trying to blow out and get it out of there, so we don't have to carry it upstairs. So
yeah, you don't want to be storing that stuff. You just
no, we want it out. We want it out in the public for people to use.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And an additional layer to what's great about your thrift shop is that you give back to the community as well. Yep. So instead of just taking profits, you kind of pour that back in the community, and you have a grant application process going on right now.
Yep, absolutely. Our grant applications are out there. Every year we do grants. Each year we try to do over 300,000 every year, and right around there. Last year we did 309,000, I think, to 37 different organizations, and 20,000 in scholarships to kids that go to CMC, and just trying to lift up our community. And and the community gives us such good stuff. I mean, it's our stores really aren't like any other thrift store. I mean, it's different than any store you've ever been at. We get such good stuff because our community takes good care of us. They appreciate what we do, and they really give us good stuff, and we're able to turn it into cash and help our community with it. So it's a plan. Now,
if somebody knows about a nonprofit organization or somebody that they feel should be getting some grants or potentially could be helped by it, where can they kind of sign them up for that?
Yeah, you can go to our website. It's ValeValleyCares.com. Take a look at it, and because we've got kind of instructions there. We give to help organizations, direct aid help organizations that directly give back to our community. They're helping people. We do all kinds of stuff: Salvation Army, Family Assistance Fund, and all kinds of organizations. But they're primarily direct aid help organizations, and that's kind of where we see our help of what we do.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's fun.
Yeah. All right, and where are you guys located? I know you had a couple locations.
Yep, we're in Edwards, across from Starbucks, and we're in Eagle, just past the Justice Center, past the post office and the Justice Center, on down the road on Chambers Avenue in Eagle. So yeah,
perfect. Easily accessible locations, Greg.
Yep.
And congratulations on 25 years. I know it's your anniversary.
Absolutely, it's exciting. We're just a dinky little local thrift shop, and we've just been blessed with the community helping us so much, and we've just been able to give and give and give, and it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's fun to be able to do.
Well, thanks so much for coming on today. Hope you have a great day.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. So go check out the Vail Valley Cares thrift shops in both Edwards and Eagle for your one pieces for the April Fool's Day celebration, as well as the pond skimming championships, and just give back to our community. All right. Coming up next, we've got just a little bit more Good Morning Vail.
Hi, I'm Chappie with Beaver Creek Ski Patrol, here to talk to you about sunscreen. Sunscreen is so important up here in the mountains due to the elevation and the snow around us. The snow acts as a big reflector on us, so remember, don't fry, reapply, and enjoy your day on the mountain.
Vail's most talented architects, builders, and interior design firms are creating some of the most spectacular homes in America. And our cameras will take you inside these homes and introduce you to Vail's most respected real estate companies specializing in high-end properties. Watch the Vail Home Show each day right here on Vail's TV8 or online. And remember, you can catch this show on the web anytime at vailhomeshow.com.
Oh, those boys are much too much. Those boys are much too much. We got the spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We got the spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We're going to beat them and bust them. Beat them.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life.
Let's get a little bit rowdy. R-O-W-D-Y.
Take time to be a dad
One more
today.
time. All those boys are much too much.
First Chair is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active. First Chair is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active.
A big thank you to Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery for doing what they've been doing for over 30 years here in the Vail and Summit County areas, because especially with our spring conditions, ooh, if you hit it wrong, thank goodness we have them, right? Now, listen, this morning it's been kind of some wild weather. So we just had a little bit of snowfall. Now, like, there's just a couple flakes flying at the moment. The light is very flat. Also, I'm just, full disclosure, I got off the lift up at Wildwood and I was on some of the ungroomed terrain, and it is slippery because of that freeze-thaw cycle that we're in right now, and so I almost ate it so hard. Thankfully, I held on to it. We were good. So my advice to you this morning is, one, you know, hang out, grab some coffee, go get some breakfast, then come out on the mountain once things have softened up a little bit. Or if you're coming out first thing, see these things right here? These nice little groomed slopes? Yep. You want to seek these out. We have them scrolling at the bottom of our screen right now. So seek out the groomers, because it is definitely a challenge to sink in to the snow and grip it with your edges. So if you're not very familiar with that, just wait a little while, go have some pancakes, and then come on out when things are a little bit softer. But Vail is 100% open, and also bring those low light lenses with you too, because the light is very, very flat. So it's hard to see the definition in the terrain, and you have some of those moments where maybe you go over a little roller and you're like, whoop. Some of those. Anyway, tomorrow we're gonna give you that feeling without you having to be on the slopes, because we have a great show in store for you. We're gonna be live in Beaver Creek. We have Chaos Hats coming on the show, gonna get you set up and make your melon look pretty. We also have Better Jewelers, Double Diamond. We're gonna have your weather, your snow reports. We're also gonna have a look at what's happening with your roads, and of course, we'll have a watch and win too. So stop on by, take some turns, but do it a little bit later on this afternoon, and also stick to those groomers.
Hey, I'm Lindsay Vaughn, and you're watching TV8 Vail.